things though. Is there any questions that I can answer for you? Anything that you wanted to touch on since the last time I've been here?
No, I'm pretty comfortable with everything you told me, pretty cut and dry, so.
Okay, so you looked into everything and you're
Everything seems
100%
great, love it,
solid.
I'm on board.
Cool,
This is
awesome, sweet. Well, I just want to make sure you didn't have any other questions I can answer for you first. So this right here is the design portion of it. I'm going to show you that first. Once I show you the design, I'll go over the agreement with you, and then from there I'm going to actually show you, I'm going to actually have you autograph some interconnection documents and state documents from the utility company of your state. So right here, this is just saying, it's a nice pretty picture saying, welcome to Trinity Solar. This right here just says, thanks for going solar with us. This is a customer service number that you can contact if you ever had any questions. It talks about why solar is so simple, and obviously talking about it with all your friends and family members. So the next part is just your design. So it's pretty cut and dry. Obviously, I knew it was going to go on the back of your house. So we're just covering the whole back of your home, majority of the entire roof in a little section right over here. It's actually an 8.16 kilowatt system. It's actually above average. In Connecticut, our average system is about 6 kilowatts, so you're a little bit above average. You got 32 panels on there. So it's going to, again, it's going to cover the majority of your roof. Any questions at all on that design portion?
No, the design's good. Now, how much production am I getting out of that?
I'm going to actually get to that on the next form that I show you.
Okay.
I'll show you the production part of it. This is just what it's going to
Yeah,
look
system looks
like. So,
great.
cool, awesome. Sounds good. And I'm going to actually send this to you as well, so you have this. What I recommend doing is making like a little folder with all your solar information. So I'll send you this, the design. You'll have the agreement as well. Anything else we give you, I just recommend having a folder with it. So I'll send you this here in a minute. So no questions on that?
No.
Cool, awesome. Alright, so the next part of this is the agreement from Sonova. I already showed it to you the first time I was here. This is the PPA. This is all black and white on what we're going to produce for you and all that. So right here, this just has all your information. It has all of our information over here, and then it has your address, of course. So right here, you're just going to see your estimated first year production is going to be 11,053 kilowatts. You currently use 17,000 kilowatts a year. Like I told you, you're going to use tons of energy. So we're going to be producing 11,000. All right. The total estimated production over the next 25 years is going to be 260,000 kilowatts of electricity. It's insane. It's awesome. All right. Right here, you're going to see your annual increase of solar is 0, so it's at a fixed rate. It's never going to go up. This is what you're never going to have an increase ever. Your rate's going to be 14.8 cents, like we talked about already, and your monthly bill every single month for the first 12 months is going to be $136.32. Okay. Any questions on that part of it?
No.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to just touch on a few of these paragraphs here so you can understand some of this. Introduction. So this right here just kind of goes over what a power purchase agreement is. Like we talked about, we're just selling you power. All right. So it's just kind of the black and white part of it there. The term, this just says that we're going to have solar in your house for the next 25 years. It's not coming off your roof for the next 25 years. All right. Over here, this is the actual payment. So it's going to show you right here. Where's that there? On the 17th of every month, payments just automatically come out of your checking or your savings account. I'll get that here in a little bit after we get everything autographed, and we'll call Sonova and get that on file. All right. Now, let's see here. This part right here on the agreement, this is our publicity page. So what this is, I'm going to have you initial this here. What it's saying is when we do our installs, we like to take pictures sometimes. We like to post some of our work on the internet and things like that. We just want to make sure you're cool with us doing that, as long as your address and your name will not be anywhere in the subject anywhere. Is that cool with you? Cool. Awesome. So I'm going to have you initial right here for me. Thank you. Alright, so the next page, this is going to be some of your production and what your rate's going to be every year. It's going to kind of repeat itself a little bit. So right here, it's just showing you again what we're going to produce for you on the first year, 11,000 kilowatts, what you're going to produce over the next 25 years. This just shows you here, it's just kind of reassuring you that there's no money due today. You're never going to pay any money. There's zero cost, and there's $0 for installation fees. So again, it's maintained, warranty, everything's taken care of by us. This right here, again, just kind of goes over what you're going to be paying, what your rate is. All right. Over here, this just shows you, this is what your rate's gonna be every year. It's just showing you year 1 all the way to year 25, your rate's 14.8 cents. It's never gonna change, okay? Over here, this just shows you your annual production. So it starts off with 11,000 kilowatts. At the end of the 25 years, it's still gonna be producing 9,800 kilowatts. So it decreases by less than 0.5% per year. They're very efficient panels, okay? This part over here, this is just showing you if you ever decide you want to pay cash for it and you want to buy us out of the program, after 5 years you can do that. It starts at $20,000 and it goes down every year from there.
Okay. And then what's that aside?
This is just if you wanted to prepay. So if you want to do a prepay option,
Okay.
so, which you don't want to do. So, and then I'm just going to have you initial right here, just saying I went over all this with you and you understand the production. So.
Can I give you something to drink or?
Good, man. Thanks, sir. I appreciate it. So the next few pages on here, so there's, I'm not sure if you've already read through all this. I just want to make sure you know what some of this stuff is. The next about 4 or 5 pages, this is just all of our warranty information. Okay, talks about our introduction to our warranty, making sure that we have our insurance, we cover everything, everything's taken care of by us. We have a roof warranty, our repair promises, our warranty length. Over here we just have some maintenance and operation, general questions, things like that that we take care of. So I'm not going to go over this with you, but you can read it if you want to once I send it to you.
Okay.
The last part on this form, this basically right here just says that I went over the whole thing with you. You understand you want to move forward in the process. So I'm just going to have you autograph right here, and then I'll get a date for you in there as well. Go ahead and autograph for me. Thank you. And then you're going to notice too right here, it just says, worst case scenario, if you decide this was the worst thing you've ever done in your life after today, once I leave, you actually have up to 7 days to cancel this transaction. Don't do that or I won't like you very much, which I know you're not going to, but just so you know, you do have that option.
Okay. That's 7 days or 7 business days?
7 business days.
Okay.
7 calendar days.
Thanks, Skeet.
Alright, and you'll actually get a copy of that as well. Once we send it to Sonova, they're going to send you a copy of it in your email, so just keep that in your folder.
Okay.
The next forms I'm going to have you just go through, I'm going to have you autograph these real quick. These are just going to be all your utility forms and then all your state forms.
Yeah.
And your permit forms, so we can submit the permit on your behalf. You don't have to pay for any of it. So right here, this is just the State Clean Energy Investment Authority. This is just saying that you're going to have solar. It has a lot to do with the state and their rebate program.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you just sign right here for me.
Yeah.
This right here is just saying that we're going to actually submit the permit on your behalf. So I'm going to have you sign right here for me.
Yeah.
This is the interconnection document for the utility company. We have to turn this into them, telling them that we're going to put a system on your house. They're going to actually come out to your house and connect the system with their utility grid. So we need them to let them know that we're doing that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have you sign autograph right here for me. Same thing here again, same form. Again, same stuff with the utility company. Sign here. Again, another form with the utility company.
The utility company wants a lot of signatures.
Tell me about it, buddy. They want quite a bit.
How many signatures? 5 signatures?
Yeah, there's quite a bit from them. And then this right here is just saying, I'm going to have you sign, this is basically saying if for whatever reason we need to contact the utility company to get any part of your bill, let's say we didn't have some or we needed more information, that you're allowing us to call on your behalf to get some information for your utility bill. So have you sign right here as well for me. That's all, man. So let me, I'm going to send this all on real quick.
When you get this thing installed?
So we're actually going to, I'm going to call Sonova real quick next. We're almost finished up. I'm going to call them. We're going to actually, they're going to just make sure I did my job correctly and I went over everything with you. So they're just going to verify all the information that I just went over with you. They're also going to get your billing information on file. So I'll have you grab that here in a second. Once I've done that, I'm going to actually sit down with you. We're going to schedule an installation date for the next 40 days. So we'll do that today while I'm here. So let me send this real quick to corporate so they get all this information. They can start working on it. So now I would always send an email right away. At this point, I would have him go grab his checking and savings information. I would then send an email to the processing department saying, hey, everything's been uploaded and complete.
Last name, first name.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll give you the details on that here in a little bit. But I would send the email. make sure that's sent over. I will then call Snow when he comes back, and then we'll get their checking information, and they're going to go through a list of questions to make. Basically, the list of questions are: this is what you're paying. You know, Andrew, did you go over this at all? Call.
No.
Okay.
Like,
You're just
I told them that you call.
Yeah, so they're basically just going to go over.
Actually, yeah.
Hey, they're going to verify all the information. They're going to go over with them basically everything you just did. This is the rate they're paying. This is their 2.9% increase. This is how much they're going to pay per month. All these different things. They're going to let them know that they have a right to cancel after 7 days. Here's a number you can call if you have questions. They're going to go over all that with them. Okay. Once they're done with that, then they'll say they're done. They don't even need to talk to you again. One thing that they're always going to ask you, you need to make sure you always remember this. Whenever you call Snover for the second time, so whenever you're going to actually call to do a welcome call, which is this PPA, they're always going to ask you on the 6th page, so this is the 6th page right here, they're always going to ask you for the contract ID number. So what you're going to have to do is call them and say, hey, my name is Spencer, I'm calling to finish an account, I have a contract ID number for you. They're going to ask for this little number right here. On every PPA is that number. If you don't have that number, they don't know how to look up the account.
That's the validation call we were talking about, and it's on the contract IDs on the bottom of every page of the contract. So if you just pull it up real quick, it'll be on the very bottom in the left corner.
It's always right there too on it.
Yep.
So that's what I do. Most of my sales process is in the LOI, making sure that they're solid 100%. I don't do too much anything. Like a lot of guys are like, man, can you go to a PPA with me and I want to see what you do. I'm like, honestly, man, I don't do anything special. My specialty comes at the LOI. My PPA is pretty much, here it is, like I told you, I just need you to sign some forms and we're on our way. So I'm pretty detailed with my customers at the sale, at the lead generation part of it, the LOI. So there's really not many questions. Typical customers of mine are like Spencer, where they're like, no man, we're good. Not really any questions. I go over everything with them. One of the things I would like you guys to write down, and this is while I'm in the house, one of my key phrases before I leave a home, it's kind of the last thing I say to anybody, is I say, okay guys, so I'm pretty much finished up. I'm not sure if you went over this with him or not yet. So basically I say, alright guys, so I'm pretty much finished up. Again, I just want to make sure you guys understand, I want you to make sure you're at a 70% chance now, and then when I come back, I want you to be at a 100% chance ready to move forward when I come back, so any kind of research you need to do. The last question I always like to ask all my customers is, what do you like about this program? What is it that makes you want to go through with this program with us? Steve?
Yeah.
What is it you like about the program?
I always get either savings, environmental, or stability. So
just say
let's
one.
just say I like knowing what I'm going to be paying.
Okay, awesome. What else?
Environmental.
Cool. So you like that you're going to help the environment out? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What else do you like about it?
I enjoy my roof lasting longer because
Cool.
the solar panels
Awesome.
are on there.
Sweet. What do you think your husband would like about it?
Sledding off the roof.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Do you think he'd like the savings? Is that going to be a key point for him, or is he not? He doesn't care about the savings.
Yeah, now I can get another Christmas gift
Yeah.
with the
Awesome.
savings.
Cool. Sweet.
Falcon.
Awesome. Well, I just kind of wanted to get an idea of what you liked about it. The last question, and I'm finished up, is what is it that you don't like about the program? Is there any concern that you may have that we haven't really gone over yet? Is there anything that's kind of you're skeptical about, or that you really just don't understand? I want to know, is there anything at all? There may not be, but if you do have any concerns, what would be some concerns of yours?
I'm kind of worried about if the next homeowner doesn't want it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a valid concern. That's a good one. Okay. So let me ask. So you just aren't sure that the next homeowner, you don't think that they're going to maybe see the value in it? Is that what it is?
I like solar.